Some friends lost a friend named Chewie a year ago in an accident, and they wanna float down the river as a way to put his memory to rest. But a ghost has a different idea. Floating down the river, ghostly, ghostly, ghostly. It's a ghostly fucking river. Ghostly, ghostly, ghostly fucking river. Float slash hashtag float, depending on if you check IMDb or check Amazon, where this movie is currently available, was written and directed by Zach Locke, who executive produced some movies, including the 2019 version of Black Christmas. And by Christ, can you tell that Black Christmas definitely influenced this? That being said, actually, there was a little bit more thought put into this as opposed to Black Christmas. Boy, Black Christmas 2019 was absolutely abysmal. Nothing could have saved that. Nothing really could have saved this either, but it's a low-budget horror movie about a bunch of friends that decide to, wait for it, float down a river after their friend Chewie, Chuy, died either by an overdose or perhaps, I don't know, aliens abducted him, or maybe he just forgot how to swim and he couldn't get out of the goddamn river, or he couldn't get around the river bend, and he just suddenly died. Actually, they come up with an explanation. Something weird took him. And now something weird wants to take them too. There is really no plot to this movie. A bunch of friends gather, even though they don't really seem like they're friends. One is a vlogger. That's Cali Fire, not to be confused with Alba Fire or St. Elbo's Fire. If you are a non-wrestling fan, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And we get some vlogging videos with her iPhone apparently having the first microphone ever invented. Seriously, it's not like she's talking here in the thing for the echo chamber. It's weird. It's weird. It's talking like this. It's weird. It's really, really weird. It's like they took the weird trumpet noise, like really the plastic trumpets. It's pretty much it. Like, you know, like the ending part for the Final Fantasy 3 / Final Fantasy 6. You know, if you won a battle, if you beat the enemies. Okay, I'm trying to have fun with this because this movie is pretty much dog shit. Now, that being said, still not even close to the worst horror movie I've seen this year. I can't really stay mad at a movie like this because it tried something, but that doesn't mean it was particularly good. It has a few ideas. It's also only 75 minutes long. And for whatever reason, the end credits have some sort of K-pop type video. I don't know if this particular person funded the project. I don't really know what was going on. I don't know if that's Zach Locke. I don't really honestly care because it was just so weird and out of place. So yeah, after getting an RV together and having discussions where you kind of wonder how these people are able to stay in the same room without arguing or want to kill each other, after 5 minutes, they go deciding to float down the ghostly riverbed. And what's funny is one particular couple that is part of their crew has a kid. They take the kid along with them, even though logic would dictate, hey, wait a second, this crazy local guy that keeps appearing, disappearing, may or may not be alive, is telling them not to float down the river. Don't float down the river. This year is different. The river is taking people. Wait a second. If this year is different, then why were all the other years fine? Nevertheless, people start getting picked off, and then crazy things happen, like really bad editing, and the fact that this movie has a fraction of material for its 75-minute runtime and somehow manages to be aggressively boring and not even utilize any halfway decent ideas that it has. And the violence is also pretty goddamn ridiculous. I mean, there is one cool scene where somebody loses an arm, and I'm just going to end up spoiling float / hashtag float because missing out on this will not haunt you even for 5 minutes. So yeah, it's available on Amazon if you really want to watch it with a bunch of friends and drink and maybe enjoy it. And hey, you know what? Hopefully everybody in this movie moves on to do bigger and better things. They can't do much worse. Let's get into spoilers, why don't we? 3, 2, 1, floating down the river to spoiler country. Okay, so people get picked off. One person lazily crashes their head against a rock. Either the local kills the person or one particular person by jamming a stick through their goddamn heart about 30 minutes in. It takes 30 minutes for anything to actually happen in this movie. And then one girl's panicking. I noticed that the river / creek is like 3 feet deep, if that. Like, it's not Boggy Creek. There's no legend continuing. There's no weird, hairy creature or the Bigfoot baby that's there next to Crenshaw. If anybody remembers that MST3K episode, I love you guys. The local basically says, this river takes people, and I'm trying to save you. So I have saved the girl, and I locked this girl D over there, and I'm going to take you because everybody else has been picked off somehow. And then everybody just... There's only a couple survivors. There's Callie, who somehow is able to get her battery to last a long time and upload videos, but her phone dies. She can't upload anything. She's shooting vlogs. She's going crazy. And then her friend D bursts out of this room she was locked in, bashes the local's brains in, so I guess he was a killer. Or if he was a killer, I guess he was human. He wasn't a ghost. But suddenly this weird creature shows up. It's not a ghost. And rips her arm off, and her arm's spurting blood, and it's hilarious. So then Callie and the little girl Thea race to the trucks. Seemingly the creature has done its job and just leaves. Chewy's ghost at one point before that tells her, oh, it's the river. It's not your fault. You didn't do this to me, you bastards. It was the river. So yeah, then Callie and Thea decide to go to the truck. She finds an iPhone charger in there, the girl does, and Thea puts it on the charger. It seemingly charges quick enough for her to upload her video and do another vlog, and that's it. That's it. Load. Not now, Terry. Yeah, that was it. That was really it. Was there anything that I missed in that? Please let me know in the comments. It was a 75-minute indie horror movie that if it cost more than 50 grand to produce this goddamn thing, I'd be amazed. But you know what? You could have a small budget and you could do something. And again, there are certainly way worse that I've seen. That being said, F. It gets an F. It's terrible. Really, really goddamn terrible. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Replin. I'll see you soon.